Well, you got to give Ball State all the credit in the world. I thought they played fabulously, and we were on our heels the whole night. My worry was how they would shoot it from the arc, and we did the job there, but their second shots really hurt us, and they made big shots. You got to take your hat off to Parsons because he lined that one up. Love how our group fought because it wasn't a smooth night for us, and we tried to get it to overtime, but probably didn't deserve to get it to overtime. They outplayed us.
Like, what's been missing?
I don't know.
I mean,
we haven't been very good since we've been back. We really haven't. And, we got some work to do here before we go and play again. I can't put my finger on it. I think I've got, tonight and tomorrow morning to try and figure out how to help them better, especially offensively early. Again, it's one of those games where, our defense is good enough in the first half, but we're just, we're not very good offensively. And we missed some open looks. I mean, we missed some good ones, and probably we're feeling it a little bit. All of a sudden you get some expectations on you, and you play a little tight, and I thought we did at times. So that was kind of new territory. But I can't really put my finger on, us offensively, but we got to keep trying to figure it out.
What made it so hard for Matt to get going until really late?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought he turned a couple down. I thought he had some looks and turned some down. He shot it pretty well. He shot it better in practice yesterday. Obviously, Sunday had a tough day. But he was great late. But he gets into his rhythm a little bit in the first half. Then we're a different offensive team. He and Bonzi got to click together when we're playing good teams. And again, I want to emphasize, this is a really good team we played tonight. They can win their league, and they could be an NCAA tournament team. They're really good and very well coached. And but we got some work to do. And I told him, I said, well, as high as you were riding after Maui, that's the ebb and flow of a season. Took a big punch tonight, and maybe we're a little poor again, and we can get off the radar and work on some things. We certainly have been in this position before.
Rex did a good job when you switched him on to Parsons. Did you consider moving him over, or was it that 7-0 run where you realized you could get a better match?
Yeah, I just thought he's our guy, and hell, I thought he played pretty good D on the last shot, which was a bomb, and give the kid credit. He was so confident. He's a really good player. But yeah, I mean, we just felt eventually TJ was on him. Then, Matty played him a little bit, and then eventually it's got to be Rex, and he gave us our best opportunity.
With this group, as you try to read hands on.
Yeah, I'm probably trying to still figure that out a little bit. I mean, we really, we haven't. This is the first time we've punch and a disappointing loss. The loss in Lansing. We could feel that one coming for a while, and we know they're a heck of a team. But this is the first time we've really, been smacked. So I'm very interested to kind of see our demeanor. I thought our demeanor was very good in the locker room. Nobody was overly emotional. I think guys know it's a long season. Our old guys know it's a long season. And my theme to him was, I got to figure out a way to try and help you more, especially in first halves on the offensive end. So, I'm confident they'll come back in and want to be coached. That's who this group has been.
Was there sort of a sense of maybe a little too relaxed heading into this one?
I don't think so, because I talked to our guys that we prepared for. You heard me say we're preparing for Ball State like they're Florida State or NC State. I knew they were really good. Some people could say that wasn't really smart scheduling, but I felt for our strength of schedule, we should play them. And I knew it would be a dogfight, and I had that feeling all day that it would get down to game situations. So I don't think we were relaxed. I think a good team got into their rhythm and knocked us back at times. And I give our guys credit. We figured a way to tie that darn thing up with 20 seconds to go. I mean, there's a lot. This group has a lot of good stuff there. And then the kid made a big-time winning play. You figure if you get it to overtime, since they're beating you the whole game, I love our odds. But, Parsons was thinking something different, and he's a big-time winner.
In the locker room, you can see just the kind of look on your players' faces of how angry they were, but you said they weren't very over-emotional. Do you like to see that?
Yeah. That was, oh God, this season's so long. This is a long season, and the ups and downs, and it's we don't have time to be overly emotional, or me to be overly emotional. We didn't do this, and we got to be tough. It wasn't the time. It's time to come in and teach tomorrow and look at some things and reflect as a staff on how to help our team more.
You mentioned Ball State has a chance to win its league this year. What impressed you most about
Well, they're just gifted offensively. They're really gifted offensively, and spread you out. They've got the shooters, and then Parsons just kind of controls things. I mean, they're, I'm just really impressed with them, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them win their league. Where were they picked in the preseason poll? Middle of the pack of their division? Yeah. They're just they know who they are. They're really well coached. He's built a great program down there. It's a neat story. In-state kids, they're good. They're good. I'll be following them, and I'll be rooting for them because we need them to win, right? We need them to be good. I think they're going to be very good.
Mike, you've been splitting minutes with Mooney and Burns. You gave all those minutes to Mooney.
Yeah.
Has he been coming on in practice, or?
In a tough night for us, I thought Johnny Mooney was really good, and maybe we're finding something there because he can stretch the floor and shoot it too, and he adds something there. It was a tough night for DJ Harvey. He gets in, he never gets going, and now you're playing against some veteran guys, and we're digging out of a hole, and we gotta get him ready to play on Saturday because we're going to need him. It was one of those tough nights, and Elijah and Torres, there'll be nights when we use them, but again, in a tough night for us, Johnny, I thought, really competed and gave us some good stuff in a good atmosphere.
And how do you get more out of Gibbs' 39 minutes?
Yeah.
At Hollow?
He was struggling tonight. He really was. Forced a couple things. Probably what got to Gibbs a little bit is he was having to guard Parsons. And Parsons is scoring and is really good, and an older guard, an old veteran guard, I thought that probably frustrated him at times. Thank you. We'll see you Thursday, right?
Yeah.